Finding Asia's finest fried chicken. Any good Far Eastern fried chicken feast should certainly also include a trip to Taiwan. This island takes its fried chicken very seriously, and it's a firm night market favorite. You can even choose between two different styles. The first is the large, tender fried chicken steaks, or ji-pie, that locals love lining up for. The other is yansuji, the equally popular bags of small fried chicken pieces which fans like to call popcorn chicken. Whichever you prefer, local vendors are usually big on salt and pepper and often add basil. Also, vendors aren't scared to leave a bit of bone in each bite. The third Far Eastern stop is South Korea. Since most people here like their yangnyeom chicken fried twice, there's no doubt that South Korean fried chicken is more on the crunchy side. To add flavor, the meat is dipped in salt and pepper before frying. All of this is then topped with sweet and spicy sauces, such as honey and mustard or garlic and soy. Last but not least, South Korean fried chicken normally also comes in larger portions. This makes it ideal for friends and family to enjoy Friday nights together.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Chickling.
And that karaoke was so good.
I know.
I loved it.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. How often do you actually eat fried foods? So I know you watch your diet and stuff.
I actually don't eat it that very often. But the one that we had was really what a treat for me.
Yeah. So same. I usually try to cut down on fried foods, but if I do see fried chicken or if I do see something fried,
that's so cool.
Yeah, I still eat it, like French fries. I love it.
I love French fries.
It's so good. So guilty, but so good.
I know.
But what can you do, right?
It's okay. Just be happy.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're going to be learning more about fried chicken. I think it's true to say that everybody likes a fried chicken. Doesn't matter where it's from, right? So let's continue reading our article for today. It says, any good Far Eastern fried chicken feast should certainly also include a trip to Taiwan. Of course. Our fried chicken is also very, very, very good.
Yeah.
Here we mentioned the word feast. Feast is a noun and it means a large or special meal, usually for a lot of people to eat and to celebrate something. So, for example, on Christmas or Chinese New Year, people are usually with their families and friends, so you gather together to enjoy a large feast together. Okay, for example, we can say, my grandma always cooks a big feast because she wants to make sure everyone is well fed.
Feast 就是宴席或盛宴的意思哦，它就是名词或大餐都可以。比如说 the family gathered for a grand feast to celebrate the holiday， 或者是 feast on something， 这个是吃什么的意思，大快朵颐。We feasted on delicious roasted lamb and fresh vegetables。那我们看两个片语 ，We had a feast for our anniversary， 所以我们吃了大餐，在我们的结婚纪念日。或者是说 the feast lasted for hours， 就是宴席呢，就是持续很久。所以任何一场东方炸鸡的盛宴，我们昨天去了日本，当然要来台湾啦。
Yeah, of course. Okay. Here it says, this island takes its fried chicken very seriously, and it's a firm night market favorite. Totally agree. When you take something seriously, it just means you believe it's important and deserve attention.
So like if someone makes a joke and then it's funny, but it's kind of rude, you can be like, I won't take it seriously. 就不要认真看待的那种意思。所以这个岛屿呢，就是台湾对于炸鸡是很认真的，而且炸鸡是夜市里面的必点美食哦。
Definitely. All right, so Taiwanese fried chicken is a firm night market favorite. I totally agree. Firm here is an adjective and it means something that is definite and not likely to change. For example, if you truly believe in something, like for me, I truly believe in drinking lots of water to be healthy and have good skin. So I could say I'm a firm believer in drinking tons of water. It's just to say that I definitely think this is true. I'm very definite on that fact. For example, we can also use it in a sentence like this. Jim made a firm decision to stop playing video games before his final exams.
所以 firm 这边是坚定不变的意思，坚固的。比如说 he gave a firm handshake when meeting his business partner， 或者是说你对什么是有坚决的决心 she is firm in her decision to move abroad for work。 那我们看两个片语， you need to be firm with your decisions， 代表你做完你的决定，你就要去坚定的信守。
So here, let's go back to the article and back to our Taiwanese fried chicken. It says, you can even choose between two different styles. The first is the large, tender fried chicken steaks or ji pie that locals love lining up for. Yeah, I love this as well. So tender here is an adjective, and when we use to talk about something, it's used to talk about food, and it means that something is easy to bite and cut. It's not tough, and it kind of just melts in your mouth when you eat it, so you have a good, it's easy for you to be and finish it all. For example, we can say Grandpa's secret to the beef tasting tender is to cook it very slowly.
Tender 就是食物很软很嫩的哦，所以我们可以说 the steak was so tender it practically melted in my mouth， 或者是很温柔的照顾 tender care。The kitten was in need of tender care after the accident. 我们看一下两个片语哦。The chicken is so tender and juicy. Or she gave me a tender smile. 一个很温柔的笑容。所以你还可以选择两种不一样的做法。第一种就是大块嫩滑的炸鸡排，那当地人是超爱的，台湾人都很爱，大家都会去排队。
That's right. Even I do it sometimes too. The other is 盐酥鸡, the equally popular bags of small fried chicken pieces, which fans like to call popcorn chicken.
就是鸡米花。
Yes! I actually like this as well, because then you can also order not just chicken, but you can order like all the other small things too, like tempura or like I like broccoli sometimes.
Me too.
Fried broccoli.
I love
it's
broccoli.
really good. And yeah, I don't want to go on. There's a lot of things I like.
所以呢，另一种是盐酥鸡，是小块的炸鸡哦，粉丝们都会叫它鸡米花。
It says, whichever you prefer, local vendors are usually big on salt and pepper and often add basil. Okay, so whichever you prefer. Prefer here is a verb, and it means to like one thing or person better than the other. Like you would rather choose that one thing over than the other because you like it more. So like, for example, for me, since I'm an introvert, I prefer to stay at home more than going out. Okay, we can also use it in a sentence like this. Lindsay prefers going to a cafe to study instead of staying at home.
所以 prefer 就是偏好，你先讲的那个东西是你比较喜欢的，比如说 I prefer tea over coffee in the morning， 或者是后面加动词的话 she prefers to walk to work rather than drive。 那我们看两个片语两个比较常见的句子。Do you prefer working from home？ 你是喜欢在家工作的吗？或者是 I prefer this restaurant to the other one 或 over the other one。 所以在这边我们也看到今天文法，赶快来看一下吧。OK， 我们今天的 Language in Focus 要讲到的是 whichever, whatever, whenever, whoever, wherever 作为从属连接词的用法哦。所以呢 whichever, whatever, whenever, whoever, and wherever 它们可以做成从属连接词用。它引导的从属子句呢是副词子句，是用来修饰主要子句哦。所以呢我们来看一下一个句子哦，就会比较清楚。Whichever you prefer, local vendors are usually big on salt and pepper and often add basil. 这个是我们文章中的句子。所以呢意思就是说不管你选什么，那我们如果今天说 whatever， 我们也造一个句子。Whatever you say, don't mention the surprise party to her. 不管你说什么的意思，不要跟她说有这个惊喜派对。所以有时候呢，疑问词加 ever， 我们可以用什么代替呢？ No matter 加上疑问词来代替。所以举例来讲，我们刚刚造句的 whatever， 它其实就可以变成 no matter what。 Whoever, no matter who. Wherever, no matter where. Whomever, no matter whom. Whichever, no matter which. 那 whenever, no matter when. 或者是 however， 我们就是 no matter how。 所以其实很简单的，就把它交换一下就好。所以我们刚刚的那个句子whatever you say, don't mention the surprise party to her， 我们可以改写成 no matter what you say, don't mention the surprise party to her。 所以不管你偏好哪一种呢，我们文章中讲到的是当地摊贩通常会加很多盐跟胡椒，而且还会放一些九层塔。
Yeah, so Taiwanese 盐酥鸡, they're very big on adding salt and pepper. So to be big on something is to mean like to like something very much. So basically it just means that the vendors or the people who make and sell the food at the night markets, they like to add a lot of salt and pepper to give the 盐酥鸡 that extra kind of flavor.
所以be big on something, be be动词嘛 big on something 热衷于做什么 vendor 就是我们讲的小贩摊贩 basil 我们就是九层塔或罗勒的意思。
Here it says, also, vendors aren't scared to leave a bit of bone in each bite.
OK 所以摊贩们不怕在每一口炸鸡里面留骨头是因为比较香吗？
No, I don't know, but I usually like to ask for the boneless chickens because I don't want to spit it out.
I don't like it that much.
Yeah, but it's okay if there's a little bit of like the 软骨. Like
软骨可以吃啦。
Yeah, but then the bone, I find it kind of annoying. So I ask for boneless chicken. Yeah, boneless chicken.
无骨炸鸡。
Yes, that's a tip for you, by the way. Next, we're going to be looking at another type of fried chicken. It says the third far eastern stop is South Korea.
Yay! 我们要去韩国了。
Yes, I love this. Okay, it says here, since most people here like their Yangnam chicken fried twice, there's no doubt that South Korean fried chicken is more on the crunchy side. Yes, this is so good as well. I love this.
Me too.
When something is crunchy, it means to have a crunch taste or texture. So for example, when leaves fall down in the autumn or fall, and when you step on it, it makes a crunch sound. That's what that crunchy kind of texture is, okay? Here we also use this phrase there's an adjective side, okay? So it just means a little bit or a little to whatever adjective you're trying to describe. So here we said, so Korean fried chicken is a little bit more on the crunchy side. Okay, it means that it's very, very crunchy. I can also use another example. We can say the soup was delicious, but it was on the salty side for me. It just means the soup was good, but it was too salty for me, a little too salty for me.
On the 然后形容词 side 就是较为怎么样 crunchy 这个字是比较松脆的意思。其实它跟 crispy 比较 crispy 我们通常会拿来形容比较薄脆的东西 crunchy 可能是 like a chocolate bar 或者是crispy 比较像是 chips 比较薄脆的，所以差别大概是这样。那因为炸2次，所以它会比较是 crunchy 的感觉。所以大多数的韩国人喜欢吃炸2次的洋酿炸鸡。I love this. This is my favorite. 所以韩国炸鸡通常会更脆哦。
It says here, to add flavor, the meat is dipped in salt and pepper before frying. Okay.
所以他们增加风味呢，鸡肉也是会先沾上盐跟胡椒再来炸。
Okay, now this is the good part. It says, all of this is then topped with sweet and spicy sauces such as honey and mustard or garlic and soy.
It's the sauce that I'm in love with.
Me
It's
too.
So sweet.
It's so good.
It's so good. Yeah, 所以淋上这个甜辣酱啊，你也可以淋这个蜂蜜芥末酱或蒜泥酱油。我最喜欢甜辣酱 I love the sweet sauce. 所以它这个 spicy 就是辛辣的 mustard 就是芥末。
Yeah, I like spicy food. So I love how, like, for example, South Korean fried chicken is, it's a little bit spicy, but also kind of sweet, but not too much. It's such a good Friday night snack.
Exactly.
I love this.
With beer, definitely.
I know. I'm going to order this for next Friday.
Okay,
I have this in mind already. Okay, so it says here, last but not least, South Korean fried chicken normally also comes in larger portions. Oh, okay. So here we saw the phrase last but not least. So it means that it's the last in order, but it doesn't mean that it's not the least important. Yeah.
就是意思说你最后讲到这个东西已经是最后一个的 last but not least 代表说虽然是最后不过它还是同样重要哦
Yeah, that's right. Normally is an adverb and it just means usually or in normal circumstances. So normally you need to share with a lot of people if you order Korean style fried chicken. So maybe we could do that next weekend.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we can have some of it together and feel less guilty eating all that chicken. Yeah, so here we can use normally in a sentence like this. It normally takes Dan 20 minutes to get to work, but the car accident caused huge delays.
所以 normally 就是通常的意思哦。那我们可以造一个句子，比如说 Normally I wake up at 7 a.m. for a morning jog. 那我们看两个片语哦。I normally have a salad for lunch. Or normally they don't allow pets in this building.
Okay, we talked about portion. Portion here is a noun and it means amount of food that is large enough for a person. For example, if you're trying to go on a diet or you're trying to gain weight, actually, you need to watch out for the portions of meat or veggies that you eat. For example, we can say the portions at this restaurant are a little big, so it's better to share the dishes between 2 to 3 people.
OK， 所以 portion 就是食物的一份，所以我们常常说一个很大的分量就是 large portion， 小分量就是 small portion。比如说 the portion sizes at this restaurant are huge， 或者是说 would you like a larger portion？ 或者是说 this is a generous portion of pasta， 代表说哇这分量也太大吧 ，generous 就是很大方的意思。
Yeah.
但我们就知道说韩国炸鸡分量比较大。
Definitely, they give you a very generous portion of fried chicken. Okay, so here the article then says, this makes it ideal for friends and family to enjoy Friday nights together. Do you get it? F-R-Y, Friday. Yeah, so I definitely think it's a great snack to have.
所以最后呢，韩国炸鸡通常分量比较大，非常适合跟朋友还有家人一起享受炸鸡日。
I think so. I know every Friday night is going to be my fried chicken night.
Okay,
I've
me too.
decided.
I'm going to break my diet because of this article.
I know. It's okay. It's still meat. It's still protein, right?
Okay.
Or like sometimes we could maybe peel off the skin.
But then we lose the fun.
I know, we lose the flavor. Don't think about diet. Never mind. What diet? Okay, it's still meat, right? All right, so we reached the end of today's article, and our For You chat question is, which of the 3 types of fried chicken mentioned above have you tried? Which is your personal favorite and why?
I've tried them all.
Me too.
I'm Taiwanese. I've tried the 咸酥鸡, used to be my favorite when I was little. But my favorite now that I'm older, it's definitely the Korean one. I love the combination of the spiciness and the sweetness. It's so good.
I know, it's so good. The sauce is really good. I think that's why it's really good because of the sauce, and like you could do like spicy, but then also it's not too spicy, and then it's good to share with a lot of people so you don't feel so guilty.
Yeah.
You can just have like 1 or 2 and then you go, hey, the rest of you guys could eat it, right?
Yeah. 真的很好吃. My favorite one is the 양념炸鸡.
Yeah, I love fried chicken because what's interesting is in America, in the South, southern states, we eat a lot of fried food. So like southern fried chicken in the United States is really good. So I do understand the KFC American style fried chicken. I love that as well. I love the Taiwanese one. The Yinzuji I like a little bit more because it's smaller and you could also order all the other stuff. Oh gosh, I just like, I'm not a picky eater, so I love everything.
Me too, actually. Yeah. But if I have to choose, I'll definitely go for the Korean one.
Yeah, okay, let's do it next week.
Okay, let's do it next week. 昨天已经吃了唐扬鸡了，好吧？所以喜欢今天主题吗？如果喜欢的话，可以到我们的空中家教跟真人老师互动练习哦。
Yes, all right, so we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review. Feast. The festival ended with a big feast that included traditional dishes from all over the region. Firm. Tina made a firm decision to quit her job and would not change her mind. Tender. The meat was cooked until it was so tender that it easily came off the bone. Prefer. Ben likes to play basketball on weekends, while Tim prefers to play video games. Normally. The shop is normally open on Mondays, but because this Monday is a holiday, it will be closed. Portion. When Jeff buys fast food, he always orders a large portion of fries.
智慧小补帖
Vendor. Basil. Basil. Crunchy. Spicy. Mustard.